This is the second demo video of the VerseByHeart iPhone app. This one has tips for power users and reveals features you may not have discovered on your own. For example, in the first drill, you can temporarily reveal a word by touching it. And it can be quite useful when your words are mostly hidden. Now, going back to the list, let's say I want to memorize a large passage or chapter of the Bible. You may find that it works better in this app to break it into sections. How long is too long? Well, it's a matter of personal preference, but I recommend subdividing anything longer than Psalm 23. When working through the drills, you'll certainly want these sections to appear next to each other and in the correct sequence. To change the order, tap the Edit button and then drag. So now I have this large section subdivided into three. It's Romans 8, 1 through 11. So they're all next to each other in the correct order, and that's the only thing I have checked at the moment. Now I want to show you a feature in VerseByHeart that you may not have discovered. If we go into the drills, having these three verses checked, at this point, decide whether you want to work through these drills by incrementing verse or by incrementing drill. So for example, let's increment verse first. That's done by this little arrow right here. So you see I'm staying in drill 1, but I'm going from verse to verse. Now when I get through past the third verse and hit it again, it automatically jumps back to the first verse but second drill. And if I keep going, when I'm done with those, it'll jump to the third drill and again back to Romans 8, 1. So in this way you can be sure that you've worked through all the drills and all the verses that are checked. This time let's go into it and increment by drill. Here I'm going to stay with Romans 8, 1 through 4, but work through the drills. And one more swipe, it jumps back to the first drill but increments the verse. And presume that I'm working through all these, but I'm just doing it quickly to show you that it keeps incrementing the verse. And it in fact wraps all the way around back to the first drill and the first verse again, if you want to go through them again. But that way you know that you've gone through all the drills and all the verses. So I hope you find this feature helpful. Please send me your suggestions for other features and drills to include in this app.